me wondering. Thought that I had figured it out. Nothing could get through to me, but this kind of chemistry has me wondering. When you're not around it, all goes black and white. How come I'm not seeing in color? Lost without you, I can't make it through the night. How come I'm not seeing in color? How come I'm not seeing in color? How come I'm not seeing in color? So far gone, I'm caught up, infatuated by our symmetry. It feels like before now, I was only half of me. Thought that I had figured it out, never felt it rationally, but this sense of urgency has me wondering. Thought that I had figured it out, nothing could get through to me, but this kind of chemistry has me wondering. When you're not around it, all goes black and white. How come I'm not seeing in color? Lost without you, I can't make it through the night. How come I'm not seeing in color? How come I'm not seeing in color?
Hello. The song is loud. There we go. Hello. There's an ad running on the Twitch side, so I'm not gonna start just yet. But hello. It's been a very long time for anybody watching this either live or later on YouTube. Because I haven't done KSP on YouTube in years. You guys can actually see some of my old videos from Twitch from way back in the day. Let me switch scenes. I'm trying something new today, by the way, and I'll mention this again later. But yeah, I'm up here this time because I feel like I'm gonna be out of the way. But yeah, I haven't done KSP stuff on YouTube in a very, very long time. So this will be fun. Let me get the game unmuted so we actually have some sound. Inkelberg, hello. It's good to see you. I need to move the chat to... I'm gonna actually move it over to here for now, and hopefully it's out of the way, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, let me get this loaded up, because as much as I love the music, I'm gonna go nuts if I have to listen to the launch music anymore, the opening game music. But yeah, where we left off on what day did this update come out? Thursday, Wednesday? I played it on Twitch last week. I was feeling kind of not great, so I didn't stream it on YouTube. But we did a bunch of stuff on Kerbin, and I actually learned that mission control here. This was actually a mission that you had to take, and I did it, and I never submitted it. Just gonna submit it. Yeah, I learned that there's missions here that I'm supposed to do. So we're gonna basically speedrun some of these, and then we'll actually go and we'll do hopefully a moon mission today, because I need to get some science and get a few more parts so that I can actually build a rocket that will be able to do it. So let me go to the Vab. I'm just gonna build a quick rocket. I don't know if I even need to build a quick rocket. Yeah, delete that. I just need something that's gonna go straight up and just go into space. Just real fast. Also, the ad's finally over on Twitch, so if you were stuck in the ad, welcome on in. Again, just to kind of quickly summarize, I'm trying something new today, hanging out above the part manager. Yeah, you guys aren't going to be able to see the parts right now, but don't worry about it. There's not much to see. Just I'm just gonna slap a quick rocket together and go up into space and then back down. Just to get a quick mission done, because I didn't realize that there was a mission there. Also, I'm trying to remember where everything is, and I cannot remember for the life of me what parts are which. I'm gonna actually put another... no, you know what? I was gonna put a decoupler here, but I'm just gonna grab the... where is it? I don't... Here it is. I'm just gonna grab the heat shield, slap it on there. Grab a stack separator, slap it on there. We'll go with one of those. Reliant, why not? 1500. We'll grab a decoupler. Another one of these. A swivel. Again, this is just a really, really quick ship just to get these missions satisfied because I didn't realize that they were a thing. Where are my boosters? Yeah, they are. No, those are way too big. Give me these. Slap on like 2 boosters on the side of that. This should be fine. Should be. We'll see. A couple of struts on there just for good measure. Yeah, this is more than enough to get up into 70 kilometers or higher. So, again, quick launch. I'm not going to do a countdown or anything. We're just going to go. And by the way, this is why I'm up here, because I'm out of the way of pretty much everything else. And now that I'm actually looking at this, I need to move this down. There we go. Okay, let's just go. Nothing special, just real quick launch. I need to actually fix my staging to that, this, and then the decoupler and the parachute. Yeah, it's just really, really quick makeshift lifter just to get this mission done. It really doesn't need to be that fancy. Can I see my missions here? It's also... Yeah, you know what? We'll transmit that. Why not? A little bit extra science never hurt. Turn to mission control. Yeah. I just sworn you could see missions here. That's science. Here it is. Missions. Launch and achieve altitude greater than 70. Easy peasy. So you're just going to boost this up to 70 and then come right back down. And then we'll recover that and we'll be good to go. Yeah, we're gonna do a good moon mission though for sure today. Like, I intend to get to the moon, whatever happens. That's good enough. Again, I over-engineered this, but I over-engineered it for a reason. There we go. Out of the atmosphere. We'll grab some science because it's telling me to. And then... mission's done. So I'm actually gonna ditch all of this. I don't need it. Can I... hold on. I just want to shrink this down. Window's way too large. There we go. So yeah, we'll ditch that. Let that go. Paused. See if I can shake loose here. All these parts. Come on. Come on. Alright, you know what? Whatever. That's that. You know what? That works. Yeah, the reason that it's over-engineered is because I'm going to use it for whatever the next mission is, which I assume is going to be like get up into orbit. So use it to get up into orbit and then come right back. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Keep I keep bringing the time warp down and pausing the game by accident. Come on, I need it to be safe to deploy the chute, please. We just skim the atmosphere, go right back up. Oh, I love the bugs in this game sometimes. So, I knew that it was gonna do that because I've seen, there goes the parachute. I've seen the game do that to people. It just launches you right back up. But it's fine. We'll go back up. We'll come right back down. Not a big deal. It's just funny. It's fine. Don't worry about it. See, right back down we go. Everything's fine. Parachute's actually out this time. Gonna be great. Nothing can possibly go wrong. Yeah, we came in way too fast. Of course, now it's doing it again, but it's gonna hopefully. Wait, did my parachute break? Oh, my parachute broke. I have a small problem. Can I repack this? Yeah, deploy the chute, please. Okay, you know what? Aerodynamics, yeah. No, let me try to do this the actual correct way. Let's try this again. Never mind. You didn't see that. That didn't happen. Didn't happen. You didn't see anything. See? Perfectly fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Nothing to see here. So I'm realizing I put this stuff on wrong because I'm definitely not pointing the correct direction. It's fine. You did. Yes. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I could go, you know what? Might actually take the opportunity to take this and fly up to the North Pole. Get some polar science. Might not be a bad idea. I feel like that ran out of fuel a lot quicker. Feels really weird. Whatever. We'll take this, we'll go polar. Maybe we'll come down over the North Pole. Yeah, the aerodynamics of this game, they're not the best, to say the least. They're not great, but they are what they are. I'm gonna kind of even this out here. There we go. My hopes to try and come down over the North Pole, because it's something I wanted to do last time I played this, was I wanted to go up to the North Pole and grab a little bit of science off the ice cap. So if we just kind of take advantage, we can probably do it. I'm gonna coast a little bit, and then we'll use the upper stage to go up there. And hopefully this time I won't screw up the descent. Let's go. Literally, all I'm gonna do is just boost this so that we come in over the North Pole. That's it. Super, super quick and easy. And we'll come in somewhere over the ice cap. Probably use the rest of the fuel, too, to burn retro and come in like this. We're over the ice, that's all that matters. I don't need to really be anywhere else. Might as well just burn the rest of this fuel. And then we just flip that around. Hello? Seems to be stuck. It's fine. Don't. You know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's nothing to see here. This game's got issues, to say the least. There goes the decoupler. Well, Tim, you're gonna be roasting a little bit here for the moment. Decoupler didn't do what it was supposed to do. Hello? Why? Why did that not decouple? You know what? Fine. Fine. You know what? I see how it is. Use a real decoupler then. Little stack separator. Man. You know, you think that they'll fix the game and fix the issues that KSP1 had? Nah. Why fix the bugs? Just gonna do that. Just for safety reasons. Okay, double check here. That does not fire yet. So we have boosters go off, main engine fire, and this one, and this decoupler and the separatrons, and then we're good. Okay. Try this again. This time with feeling. Skip the countdown. We don't need no countdown. We're just gonna go north again. This time, hopefully, with a proper decoupler, this will actually decouple correctly, instead of just leaving a piece of a rocket strapped to my pod. I don't know why I didn't have this kind of trouble last time. I have no idea what's causing the issues. But it's fine. It is what it is. Make a quick launch up and then already back down. Get this mission satisfied. So we need to change my orientation just a little bit. So we're going more north. I figure I might as well, with a little bit of extra yeah, a little bit extra missions I have, I might as well take the opportunity to grab a little bit extra science on the way. Okay, this should be a much better descent. Hopefully. If this pod skips the atmosphere again, though, I'm just gonna do it again. I'm probably gonna try to keep this upper stage for a little while, though. But we'll see. Decouple that. Should get me should satisfy the mission. I could have probably just slapped a probe on here too and just crashed it back into curve and called it a day, but actually, why am I doing this? I should just land it. I didn't put the science instruments on here. I'm gonna quick save just in case. We did the mission. I'm gonna ditch this. See why I put the separatrons on there now? To make sure that gets away. So I'm just gonna ditch that and we'll just come right in. I don't need to go up to the North Pole. As fun as it would be. I don't have the science instruments, there's no point. This time we're coming in a lot more shallow, so it should be better. shrink that down just a little bit. Shoots out. This time it's not gonna break. This time we're good. Really buggy game. Oh dear. Come on, parachute, activate, thank you. Yeah, the skin the atmosphere thing, I'm pretty sure somebody's already reported that bug because I've seen it. I've seen it happen already at least once. So I'm pretty sure someone's already reported it, but it still makes me laugh. Alright. Plop down, recover this, and then we'll go grab that mission, get that completed. Okay, the goal is going to be finish these missions, get caught up, and then we're going to go do a moon mission. I just was really bad and I didn't grab these. Okay, orbit Kerbin buoyancy test. Land in water. And then while we're at it, I didn't mean to go back to the VAP. I want to go back to the R&D center. My rocket here? No. Let me... Autosave workspaces from the other day. Why is the other stuff here and not the ship that I just launched? Why? Leave this. I don't need it. Actually, you know what? I'll keep it just in case. Let me get out of here. Go back to R&D. So I really want to get is I want this. So I want the big fuel tank and a better pod and a better heat shield and the poodle. But I can't afford it. I need 230. I'll have to do a few more missions. Do I need anything in here? Battery, big solar panel. I don't really need that. I don't really need tiny engines. I don't need this. I don't need this. Okay, alright, let's go back then to the VAB. Back to the VAB. Get a ship to launch up into orbit again. I just gotta rebuild it because for some reason it decided I want to go away. Where are the heat shields again? There. Thermal. Decoupler. Slapped on was one of these. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna throw a Terrier on here. I don't need a super efficient engine for space. I'm gonna do the same thing I did before though, and I'm gonna put the 2 Separatrons on here. Just to be safe. And you know what we're also gonna do is angle these out. Ever so slightly. Okay, this will be quick. Just getting these missions done. Forgot how large that was. This will be quick getting these missions done. The reason I'm doing it is because I didn't realize just how much. This is gimbal, right? Forget which one of these is gimbal. I didn't realize that there were missions there when I did this haul. I'm gonna throw. Yeah, I'm gonna throw 2 boosters on here again. 2 boosters was fine. Should be more than enough to get to orbit. I'm gonna move these up a little bit. Hey, right there. That's fine. Yeah, I didn't realize there were missions here. Otherwise, I would have done this sooner. Where is the Why can I never remember where the parachutes are? Okay, so we have boosters fire, then separate main engine fire, then separate this engine fires, separate Separatrons go off, and then parachute. Okay. should be fine to just launch 5,000 meters per second. More than enough to get into orbit. And then we have to remember to splash down specifically in water. Alright, Tim, let's go. You don't need no countdown. Speed run these missions real quick. I'm going east. Like, trying to remember how to read this nav ball. It's actually harder than I thought. For anybody who doesn't really know me too well, I have not played KSP really, other than the brief bit when KSP 2 actually first released. I haven't really played it in like, what, 7 years? So once we actually get to the point where we're doing a proper mission, I don't remember how to play this game. So, it'll be fun. It's gonna be great. Can't wait. Yeah, this thing should have more than enough fuel to establish an orbit. It doesn't even need to be a good orbit, it just needs to be an orbit. I figure I might as well just quickly do these missions. Keep going up a little bit more here. My altitude isn't really that good. Burn through this stage, we'll coast up, and then we'll circularize. And then we'll find a place, probably over here, where I'm like guaranteed to hit water. We'll find a spot where I'm basically guaranteed to splash down. Should be pretty painless. Transmit this back just to do it. Probably should have put some lights on here. One of the things I'm gonna really do when we do the moon mission, like I'm actually gonna put some lights on and I'm gonna make the ship look good. I would like to do an Apollo style mission, so I'm gonna hopefully ideally get some of the stuff that we need for that, but we'll see. Alright, so before we do anything, 2,000 meters per second DV, more than enough. That gets us in orbit. Start burn in 26 seconds. I'm gonna point to maneuver. Wait for that to come down. You know, we'll circularize and then splash down. And that'll satisfy both missions. 3 seconds. Oh, I'm out of electrical, that's fine. Let's go. And then while we're at it, we'll try to transmit that science again. Now that we're generating electricity. I gotta start putting solar panels and stuff. I keep forgetting about it. Hope everyone's doing okay, by the way. Hope y'all are having a good week so far. Today is it Thursday? Hope you're all excited too for the new year. I have a few plans for next year. I think it'll be nice. Alright, there we go. That's an orbit. Don't need that anymore. Let's bring it down over here. I'm just gonna burn like kinda like this. Should be fine. Actually gonna go radial a little bit here. Is this radial? Normal? Whatever it is. I'm gonna bring it up just a tiny bit because we've got the fuel. Just so we come in a bit more over the water and not or by the peninsula. Warp to node. It's a 20-second deorbit, and then we'll come right back down. Just don't want to go too far. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and burn. And yeah, this will bring us right up over the water. So we can splash down and satisfy that mission. Good enough. Okay. Down we go. I'm gonna actually point retrograde, and then we'll land. And you know what? We'll ditch this upper stage too. We don't need it anymore. Goodbye, upper stage. Take care of yourself. It's actually really satisfying having the Zebratrons on that, not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to, when it comes to it, when we do the actual mission, I'm gonna try not to do a, I'm gonna try not to leave debris. So like the moon lander that we use will have a probe core on it. There'll be probes everywhere. I'll try to get rid of all the debris that I can. I'll run this. We'll deploy when it's safe. There it goes. And again, we're just quickly speedrunning some missions, just getting things caught up to where they're supposed to be. Because I was bad and I didn't do them. I was supposed to do them. We got a nice splashdown out in here in the middle of nowhere. All good. Easy peasy. Quite literally in the middle of nowhere. No land to be seen anywhere. I couldn't have nailed it like better. Just go out, middle of nowhere, like, almost directly between two peninsulas. Pretty good. You guys can see my cursor too. Good. Here we go. Here we go. All done. Recover. Bring him back. Go turn those missions in. Submit. He floated. Thanks, science. Thanks, science. Okay, here we go. Moon or bust. Establish orbit around the moon. And then we have to do an environment survey on Kerbin with the Science Junior and do a spacewalk. We can do that. Alright, track mission. Now, before we do anything, I've got 187 science. It's not enough to get what I wanted. But can I buy anything that would help me here? No. What I really want is fuel lines. So if we can get into the moon orbit and get fuel lines unlocked, it's gonna help me a lot. So let's do this. Let's go back to the tracking station. Just want to double check and make sure that I don't have any debris, and I don't. Just have fly safe 6, whatever that is. Space Center. Okay, so I need to think this through. So we just need to get to the moon. Trip planner. Round trip from Kerbin to Mun. Launch vessel needs 4,900 Delta V. Less than that, technically, because I think this is, yeah, includes the surface, too. We don't need the surface. So, we're going to do this way. Now, the Science Junior, that is this. So we need the Science Junior. Do I want to keep the Science Junior, or do I want to just transmit everything back and then ditch it? I think I might just ditch it. No, you know what? We can bring it back. For good measure, we'll even throw some landing legs on here. They're small enough. Actually, can I could put a cargo bay, but there's no point. Let me do this. Let's do a shield, decoupler. Need the parachute, and we'll throw on a couple of drogue chutes just to be safe. I really don't even need chutes. I should just send this as a probe. But I'm lazy and I don't want to do it. So, let's throw an antenna on here for safety too. Throw an antenna like right here. It's fine. Good enough. Put this in slightly. Please, let me just get in there a little bit. Thank you. All right. Not quite that deep though. It's like right there. I want to throw on a couple of batteries too, but we'll do that on the actual upper stage. The upper stage I'm going to make a little bit smaller this time. That is 800 meters per second. That's really not as small as I'd like. You know what? Change of plans. I'm going to go with the big tank again. We'll do the big tank with the person welcome in the YouTube chat. Hello. We're just doing, or at least we're planning to do a moon mission here real quick. Just kind of trying to think how I want to do it. Go decoupler. I don't want to do this. Fortunately, I don't speak a language. I only speak English and like a couple of words in Spanish and Japanese. I wish I spoke other languages, but I unfortunately do not. Here we go, batteries. Let's do 2 batteries right here. I play KSP 2 because the update just came out and I want to experience it. Why not? We'll do that, and we'll throw on a couple of solar panels up here. Because why not? KSP 2 is cool? Yeah, it is. Why only go to Moon? You go to Pluto. Yeah, you're not wrong, Za. How you doing, Za? We could technically go to Pluto. Pluto is technically a planet in this. It's a different name, but technically in this. I'm gonna do 2 tanks. And then, do I have the... I have the struts, right? The little square struts. I want to kind of cheat a little bit. I can't remember what they're called. Here they are. Square truss junctions. What's the difference between... Oh, that's huge. That's why. These are massive. Wow. I didn't realize these were, these are so big. Adjustable tube. I don't need that. Just want a couple of truss junctions here. Actually, this isn't what it's not what I thought it was. I could still use it, I think, but it's not what I was expecting. So what I want to do is I want to... You know about politics and the war of Ukraine? I know a little bit. I don't want to get into it, though, because it's not a stream for that. But I've been kind of following it a little bit. There we go. Just that. Do this. Actually, what's the front of this craft again? This is the front. Okay. So I'm like looking at this ship and I'm like, how do I do this? This looks really stupid, by the way. Maybe I won't do that. Looks really dumb. It's 3,400 versus... Whoops. What does one of these engines give me? 3,700. Okay, yeah, that's a stupid idea. I don't know. My personal opinions are that Twitch and YouTube streams are not the place to talk about politics unless it's specifically a politics-oriented stream. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. People are free to have a different opinion than me. Let me... I want to throw these humongous boosters on here. These are massive. I kind of want to, though. Just because I think it's funny. Let's go with the giant. Go with the giant boosters, yeah. I think this is funny. I think it works. It's great. Yeah, new update. I wanted to experience it a little bit, so I figured, you know what, we'll play it. Why not? Plan to run across the border in spring. Well, I hope you stay safe when you do. I'm trying to think. Need these. Need just two of these. And then they slip in here. And I need, where is it? They're in here, aren't they? No. Where are the RCS thrusters in this menu? I don't even remember. Or do I not have any? I don't think I have them actually now. Oh wait, here they are. We throw on a couple of these right here. Which I'm gonna actually put them kind of in the middle. Right here and right here. Because I want to do... two Separatrons here again. That's a good idea. Whoops. I think it's a good plan to have these just for safety. Right. There we go. We got the antenna on there, we got the science module, we got the RC. Oh, the RCS modules are in here, in utility. There they are. I'm gonna throw some lights on here, too, just so I can see what I'm doing. Do I need lights? We're not landing. Not yet, at least. I don't think we need lights. We're not landing, we're not docking. 5,500 meters per second. These giant boosters. This is basically... Oh, no, here we go. I see. We need 10,000 to land. We only have 500. So, I see. So, curve in low orbit, 3,400. Moon intercept, 860. That's 42. Low orbit we don't need. We just need an orbit. And then we need another couple hundred to get back. This should be enough. We have to get out and push. We have to get out and push. But this should be enough. I'm gonna thrust limit these. Like 60% maybe? That should be enough, right? I don't think I need to do too much more. That decoupler fires with that engine, and then we have those fire together, and then the parachutes. Alright, let's give this a quick flight test and see how this works. No countdown. Hello? Why are they off? Manually activate them. Uh-oh. You know what? Big fan of me when I show the big brain? Please. How you doing, by the way, Za? I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna leave these at max thrust. Why did they not activate though? I hit the button, they should be going, and they're not going, so I don't really know, but whatever. Try again. I'm gonna let the countdown go. See how this works. Hopefully this time they actually fire. Still tired, can't complain. There we go. Probably should have put some fins on this thing. It's fine though. These solid boosters will get me most of the way up, and then we'll use. Oh, yeah, I need some fins. I need some fins. we need fins. We actually need a little bit of control modules too. I'm actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw a couple control modules on here just to be safe. I don't need them on. Where's the control stuff? Stabilizer. I'm gonna throw a couple of these right on here, just to help keep it going the way that I want it to, and then we'll throw on a couple of stabilizers down here. Yeah, this is gonna. Whoop. It's gonna look dumb with the wings way up here, but I'm trying not to get in the way of the struts that are now disconnected. Duped my struts. Game duped my struts. Whatever. You know what? It's fine. We'll do it live. Yeah, I feel that though. There we go. Now we're doing it live. It was weird that the boosters didn't activate when they were supposed to. They should have. Whatever, it is what it is. It's 6,000. What are my missions again? I have to get into crappy orbit around the moon. We have to do an environment survey on Kerbin, which we can do when we land. And EVA. Going? Yeah, we going. These boosters are putting in work. What's my AP right now? Oh yeah, we're going. I'm just gonna coast here. And we'll circularize when we get up there. This orbit's gonna be like super jank, but it's fine. And that has to be returned to KSC, which is fine. Okay, so before I do anything, maneuver plan. Just to circularize, I don't care how janky the orbit looks, it just needs to be some kind of an orbit. Not that big. Okay, maybe we do need to do this. 49 by 120, a bit more. 85 by 78, good enough. That's a burn in 20 seconds for a minute and a half. Feels like a lot. So I'm gonna use the RCS for assistance here. That's why I put RCS in this thing. We're probably gonna have to ditch this stage here. I'm hoping that this upper stage has enough to get me there, but find out. Let's burn real quick. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take over again here. I'm gonna boost this up a little more. Because we're gonna have to coast a little bit. Good thing I have this whole upper stage. Just kind of trying to do this very carefully without messing it up. And of course, I still messed it up because my periapsis is now way higher than it needs to be, but that's okay. My problem here is that I don't have the tools that I'm used to do missions like this. I'm used to having a lot more stuff. It's 11,000. I'm gonna ditch this stage now, so it doesn't leave space trash. There we go. That is orbit. Let's do the spacewalk real quick. That finishes that mission. Now, we have 1,300 meters per second to get a crappy orbit around the moon. Can I do this? What is the question? Doesn't need to be a low orbit, it just needs to be an orbit. 800, that leaves me 500 to get a capture. Really wish I could make another maneuver node over here. I'm gonna try it and see what happens. And if we make it, we make it. If we don't, we don't. I'll try to use the RCS to make it the rest of the way. Warp to node. Yeah, that'll deorbit, that'll go land, and then hopefully this can make it the rest of the way, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be really upset. Yeah, what I really want to do is I want a stronger upper stage, or lower stage, I mean. That way I can lift more for a transfer stage, and then use a really, really nice, like, decently sized transfer stage to get me over to the moon. The moons, plural, because we would also use it for Minus. When we come back, though, we're basically going to use the atmosphere. We're not going to be using very much fuel at all. So this is 2,000. I need it was 2,400. Less than 2,400. A periapsis greater than 60. Hopefully it'll be okay. I'm gonna delete this because we don't need it anymore. Just hold. Use as much fuel as we can. We've got RCS for days, so if I have to use the RCS to finish the mission, I will. It's really gonna depend on how much it's gonna take to get a capture. Which actually, in hindsight, it probably should be coming in close to the moon. Free return would be ideal, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Okay. I'm going to use the RCS to do the rest of this. Ideally, we'll get a free return, but I don't know if it's going to happen. And worst case, what I'll do is we'll... Actually, that was a second moon encounter, wasn't it? That's a second moon encounter. So we have 2 moon encounters right now that would bring us into this obnoxiously high orbit. I'm gonna try which one am I going for here? It's this one. Or is it this one? What is this? 10 days versus 5 hours. Yeah, so this is the second orbit. So you want to mess with this one right here. Oh, I could take this and we could use the first moon slingshot to get in super close around the moon. And that would save me some fuel, but I think if we adjust now, I think it's going to be better. So create maneuver, plan. I'm going to bring this in. I can't tell which maneuver I'm messing with here. Maneuver plan. If I bring this prograde, okay, I see. I see what I'm doing. I see it. Okay, I need this to come in. Maneuver node. I gotta come in radial. And that brings me in at 73. It's less than 60, right? Greater than 60. We'll do that. RCS is off. We're pointed toward the maneuver node. We just gotta wait 4 minutes. Make this correction, and then we'll come right in. I'm gonna quick save too, just to be safe. Also, there's an ad in about 7 minutes. So what we're gonna do is we'll probably get to the moon, and then the ad will run, and I'll sit in the moon orbit for a minute. We just need to do a very, very quick capture. I'm gonna make the adjustment here manually. I want to come in kind of close, but not super close. Okay. That's good enough. Now these need 400 delta V to circularize, and then we'll have to use the RCS and get a little creative to get back. A quick save, and let's go. To the moon. We just need a really crappy orbit. It doesn't have to be good. It just needs to be half decent. Okay, so moon periapsis. Create maneuver plan. We just need to capture. Good enough. Here we go. We can do some science. Can I do a crew report outside the craft? Around the moon? Invalid research location. Lame. Alright, 10 seconds. I'm actually really excited, though, to eventually do a moon landing. 2, 1. There our capture. There we go. Mission finished. That should be everything. Actually, yeah, that is everything. Awesome. Okay, so to get home now, this is the problem. If I were to leave right now, we'd basically be ejecting into space. I'm gonna snooze the ad, I don't want to leave yet. If we leave over here, we just burn everything. Your periapsis is like 30. this is fine. We just have to wait in orbit. So we'll get home, I'll run the ad break, and then we'll from there. Lack of stellar exposure, that's fine. Or the whole maneuver node. So yeah, we need 187 to get home. We have 300. It's more than enough. We're in good shape. I'll use the RCS to make a finer adjustment here. Well, it was nice visiting you, Moon. We'll see you in like 10 minutes. When we come to another mission. Hopefully this next mission is the actual landing, because I would like to do a landing. Oh. We'll kill that, we don't need it anymore. Just to watch that to get down to like 30-ish. 60, 50, 52. If I use the RCS to make some finer adjustments here, should be fine. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll make an adjustment at our periapsis. Probably a better plan. Yeah, an ad break is starting shortly, but I'm not going to run it yet, so. I need this to go away. I can't see what I'm doing. That's an impactor, but good to know that if I just point prograde at the maneuver node here, we're in good shape. That's 8 dVs, so I can just do that with the RCS. Just a very, very slight adjustment. Periapsis. I want to bring this down to about 33 kilometers. I'll save that. And then I'm going to actually use the upper stage here once we get closer to urban, and we'll use it to land. But yeah, my hope for today is to do the moon trip. And then with the moon landings, hopefully next stream we can do a, just gonna burn everything now. Hopefully next stream we can try and do a, doing a mission. Okay. Stage. That will land itself. And down we go. Should use like next to nothing for a blader too. I'm hoping that we don't need to do a second pass, but if we have to do a second pass, we have to do a second pass. I think we're good though. We are A-okay. Yep. We are good to land. We're gonna land over the surface too. So, really, really nice approach. I'm excited to get further in exploration mode, because what I really want to do is build some really fancy craft again. I don't know if it's going to happen before the next big update, but use 0.03 of later, not bad. I don't know if it'll happen before the next major update, but I want to get back to building big ships again. I do kind of miss the old days of KSP. Can't see. No idea where we are. Okay. Did the debris landed, right? Yeah, the debris landed. We're good. There you go. We got a nice moon flyby. Ad starts in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to land this, recover it, and then I'm going to take a quick break. So for those of you who are watching on YouTube, you're just going to see me with the "Be Right Back" text up, but on Twitch you guys will have an ad, and then I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. I'm just going to take a Short bathroom break. Well, we lost our science, but that's fine. I'll run the crew observation if I didn't already get the mission. I think I did, because it's not here. Recover vessel, confirm. And then can I... You know what? Yes, we'll just recover that in the tracking station. It's fine. Debris. Wait, that's in orbit? What is this? How is that in orbit? Let's destroy that. Okay. Mission control. Missions in real quick. Oh, we did get it. We're good. Right, submit. Just speed through that. Submit. And submit. Okay. Moon landing. Night flag in the moon. Orbit and Kerbin. We can do that. Alright, but yeah, this is going to be an ad starting, so I will see you guys in just a minute. And then we are going to try to do a moon landing, which will be fun. Alright, so I will be right back. I will see you guys in just a moment. Put this right here. Perfect. Alright, be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was gone longer than I thought I would be. I need to get up one more second though, but I won't be gone that long. I left my door open a crack, and my cat likes to scream all the time for no reason. We have 400 science though. I can buy this finally. Can't buy the fuel lines yet, but we can buy those next. The main sail would be really nice. I was trying to think if there's anything else in here that I like really need, other than deployable solar panels would be really good. I don't really need this. This would be good for the aircraft. Grid fins would be really nice to have. Like, looking at the rest of this, I don't really I don't need it. Atmospheric science would be really helpful though. I think what I'm gonna do is probably get fuel lines and enhanced electronics next, but it doesn't matter because we have to do a moon landing first. So, let's see if I can do this well. I don't think I'm gonna do the separate lander thing, because I don't really want to deal with trying to dock. I just want to take off, get a crappy orbit, and go. So I think what we're gonna do is just build a very simple lander, which I'm actually gonna throw some legs on this too and land it the whole thing. I'm gonna land. So it's gonna be a little weird looking, but it'll make sense when you see it. So, actually, no, you know what? Maybe we should do a proper lander. Okay, change of plans. Hold on. I need a double engine mount, and the reason is, you'll see why. Just can't remember where they are. In here? No. Where are they? Actually, no, you know what? Change my mind. It's a 3-seat. We also have the tuna can lander. You know what? The tuna can might actually not be a bad thing. Hear me out. If I use the tuna can, I can, instead of putting the science bay... Tuna can's a lot bigger than I expected. I can still put that there, though. I don't want to do this. Maybe I will do a actual docking mission then. I need to find a place for that isn't there though. Actually, no, you know what I can do? We'll use the where is it? There's the multi-engine mount and the adapters I was looking for, but no, we'll use the not the tubes. Cargo bay. Never mind. They're only 1.25 meter. I need this on the surface, so I don't want to do this. I mean, I guess I could just leave it there and it'll be fine. Because basically what I'm gonna do here is this is gonna be the lander. And to go urban to the moon. Round trip. So low orbit or surface, we need like 1,000 delta V. This should be fine, right? This with a couple of terriers. Where's the engine mount? The engine mount is so small. Never mind. Can I just attach these direct? No, I can't. Man, I miss the old days where I could just slap struts on here. I want to throw a docking port on the side. Right here. Actually, I can use the poodle. Poodle works. 3,000. That's more than enough to get there and back. Actually, you know what I might do is I might put a poodle here and then a poodle on the return stage too. Now that I'm thinking about it, if the return stage can have uh, the same amount of power to get there and back, it might not be the worst thing in the world. Hang on, I'm gonna save this. Yeah, save. I don't care, overwrite it. New craft. So I want the return pod. I just need a so much lighter. I really don't want to use this, but no, I'm gonna use the 3-seat command pod. I have to. I'm only gonna have one crew in here, but I'm gonna use the 3-seat command. Alright, no, I can put 2 in here. We can have one go down to the surface and one stay up. That's fine. So what I'm thinking of doing basically is I want to use the big. It's a lot bigger than I thought. Wait. What did I use for the other? Oh, it was the medium tank. That's why. I want to use this with a poodle because that's 4,000 meters per second right there by itself. If I were to be also pushing. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna use the lander can here again, and I'll tell you why. I use the lander can here, that's going to allow me to put a decoupler straight on top of this. I want to use, yeah, this regular old stack decoupler. So then we will do... which craft is it? It's this one. Merge. We take this, slap it right up here. Right? Right? Hear me out. So we do this. So we have a double lander. This is my transfer stage there and back. This is my lander stage. Down and back. We mate with these. Which actually, now that I'm thinking of it, I could just put this right on top. Now that I'm thinking about it, I could just slap that right there. So we'll dock it here. I don't have another probe core though, so I am actually gonna put this. I'll put this on the top. Actually, we'll put it right here, and then we'll slap a probe core on that just so that it can go and deorbit itself, and we're done. I don't want to leave space trash if I don't have to. And then we need antenna and some batteries. We're on like 4 batteries, 2 solar arrays here, 2 here, and 2 here. That should be more than enough power for the lander. We'll need a little bit of RCS on this, which I'm gonna do 4 here. And I know this is probably overkill, but I'm gonna do 4 and 4. Move this up. And then 4 and 4. Okay. We need a couple of radio mount parachutes. I think we do 4 of them like this. And that should land the lander can just fine. And then down here we also need a decoupler and a heat shield. Where's the heat shields? Why can I never remember where the heat shields are? Here they are. Medium heat shield. Decoupler. There we go. So that's our landing stage. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm also going to attach one more decoupler in here. And you're probably asking, why are you going to attach a decoupler? Because I don't really want to deal with having debris on top of that. So, do that. Throw on a couple more solar arrays onto here. Need landing legs for this. Do I have long enough landing legs? I don't actually know if I have long enough landing legs for this. Oh, this is gonna be so awful. Extend those. Can I change this? No. Okay, here's what we're gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to lower these a little bit. Let's do this. It'll be like super janky. Actually, no, you know what? Actually, hear me out. What if we do instead a couple of trusses, and it's gonna look really stupid, but bear with me. Do a couple of trusses like this, and then the landing legs. That just gives me kind of a wider base, and then I can use this to kind of get these down a little bit more. That'll hopefully keep me a little bit more stable, and then I'm actually going to clip this up a tiny bit. Nope, not that. This comes down a little bit. That should be fine. For good measure, we'll throw on some struts. Again, this is not meant to look pretty, it's just meant to function. Which I am going to actually move this up here now. I would rather dock up here and not be in the way of these. So that'll work better. And then we can now use this space for RCS tanks. Yeah, we'll use these. You don't need much. I'm going to throw 4 of these on here. That's going to be more than enough. Only reason I'm throwing 4 on is for emergencies. And then I'm also going to put 2 on here just to have them. Even though I don't expect to have to use these at all. Like these are definitely just kind of emergency tanks, just in case I need them for some reason. I need the... Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to leave the fairing off on that because I am clipping it slightly. It's going to mess things up if I have a fairing, so... Let's just leave the fairing off, and we'll put a couple of struts in there and call it a day. There we go. Just a couple of struts just to hold that together. This is basically what I'm planning on doing is essentially this will decouple, go down, do the landing, come back. Dock with this. And then this with the probe core will deorbit, blow up. This with the 2 crew members will come back. On its descent, decouple the debris that's up here, the 2 decouplers. I guess I could just leave it, and because now that I don't have the fairing here, it's not a big deal. But I'm going to decouple it anyway. It'll decouple, these parachutes will land it. This is my transfer stage there and back. And now we just need to get a... Where are my engines? Why are my engines not... Oh, here they are. Why are there... Oh, because it's the groups. Need 1 there. 1 here just for now. I just gotta make sure my staging is right, because this is really complicated staging for no reason. So, first things first, we have bottom engine fires. I'm gonna put this decoupler up here. I'm gonna do the decouplers manually. Top engine fires with this decoupler, not this one. those go together. This one goes here. That fires. This fires last. We'll put the parachutes on their own stage. I'm gonna actually fire that decoupler. That one. This one with that one. And that should be fine for that staging. Okay. That should be good. I don't have a fairing, right? Oh, I do have a fairing, but they're small, though. I really don't want to use a tiny-ass fairing on this, so I'm just gonna let it launch the way that it is. Okay, so 1,800 meters per second, that's fine. It's not gonna be that low. I think it'll be fine. We need medium tanks. And another decoupler. So this is going to be my second stage, and we'll throw on a skipper for this. So it's going to be my final ascent. And then we'll do 2 of these. Like this. And then I need another engine mount. How does this engine mount work? Is it... Oh, I see. Okay. It's not what I want. No, I need... Where is it? Why are they so small, though? I was gonna put this on here, but it's just so tiny. So what I want to do is I want to throw on a couple of these engines, but to make this work, it's gonna be kind of jank. Let's do this. Now, hear me out. 1 engine in the middle, 6 on the outside. Excuse me, hiccups. So you have a 7-engine core stage that'll launch this out of here. Throw on some nose cones to... Throw on some nose cones to make this not look super ugly. Can we not attach these where I need them, please? God. Game doesn't know how to handle it, doesn't know what I'm trying to do. Has absolutely no clue. Alright, you know what? Forget that. Okay, please go where I want you to go. Or don't. Or just glitch out. You know what? That's fine too. You know what? Forget it. Pretend that I don't need them. And then for good measure, I'm gonna throw on 2 massive boosters. 2 of these. Once the game realizes that I'm trying to attach them on here. Game, please. Don't do this to me right now. Just attach. Right there. You know what? Fine. I'll use the other decouplers. I'll use these. I'm gonna be that picky. I'll use those instead. And this should be fine. This should be able to get to the moon. Emphasis on should. I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna put 4 of these on here. I feel safer with 4. It's a little bit more thrust. And then these can have air cones. Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna put couplers on there, but I don't think I need them. I think I'm just gonna use medium stabilizers. A lot bigger than I thought they would be. I'm gonna use 4 medium stabilizers right there. And I think think that'll be fine. I think this is more than enough power to get to the moon. So it's only been an hour and a half. I feel like I've been streaming so much longer. Okay, so boosters, main engines. All fire at the same time. Then boosters decouple. Then we have upper stage, which I'm actually going to do one more thing here. I'm going to throw on some of these, just to make sure that those launch away. Those should be up here. Okay. Main stage ignites, Separatrons, upper stage, then our transfer stage, back, and then we'll manually do the rest. Okay, let's give this a try. Quick test flight, see how it functions, and then go from there. Throttle up. Go for launch. And let's get the countdown. Oh, this thing is very powerful. I'm actually going to throw all these engines back because I don't need them on right now. We'll let the boosters carry us most of the way up. Speed, make it to Jupiter? No, we're not going to Joule. Not today. This is some real janky... You know what I didn't put on here? I didn't put lights. Completely forgot to put the lights on. Get a throttle up. Hopefully we don't need lights. We'll try to land in the daytime. It's gonna be my first docking maneuver in a very, very long time, so this will be interesting. Alright. Boosters are out. Fully on our upper stage now. Our main stage, I guess, not really our upper stage. Need to get this thing pitched over. What's my AP right now? 32. Okay, this should be more than enough. Really don't want to leave debris if I don't need to. This looks really nice, by the way, with the plumes and the 7 engines. AP of 67. I have to remember I do need a perfectly circular orbit as well. Oh, we're going to space. Bye, guys. Hi, Jasmine. How you doing? Alright. Second stage. Significantly lighter rocket now. Alright, 100. That's good enough. So we'll coast up. Use this to circularize. Why... I never get this to line up right. There we go. 67 by 136. Now I need... There we go. That'll do. Use the RCS for a little assistance. Time to join the rocket. I mean, that's like ejecting me from the rocket. Oh, I only have Valentina here. I didn't realize I only had one crew. Oops. Well, this should be fine. If I have to EVA to board the ship, I will, but rather not. Can I transfer her to the... Can you not transfer? You have to actually EVA and switch craft. We'll do that when we get into orbit. We'll put her in the lander. I didn't realize they only had one crew member. We're completely empty except for her. Oh well, that's fine. It's a 2-minute burn. This kind of... I don't really like it. Oh, and this is actually good because we will have to use the upper stage then to get into orbit of Kerbin. It's fine. That's a 2-minute burn. I don't really like that it's a 2-minute burn, but it's a 2-minute burn. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Throttle. Okay. I'll grab the sunglasses. Hang on. Hey Google, set a timer for 5 minutes. There you go, you get your sunglasses. I can't see, by the way. But it's fine. How you doing though, Jasmine? Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm not really enthusiastic about burning up the stage so quickly. I hope this is enough. It should be, but let's see. I'm gonna delete the maneuver node. We don't need it anymore. I just started a 5-minute timer. Sorry. Yeah, I have Pickle Rick, welcome on in. How you doing, by the way? I have a Google Home up behind me. I have my smartwatch and my phone, and all of them are like within range of me. So I just set a timer like that. I have to stage. But yeah, I didn't intend on activating anyone else's assistant, so I apologize. Also, that's a new scam I didn't expect to see. So we're at 97. I need to be at like 100. I mean, might not be able to do this moon mission right now. Might need to go back to the drawing board a little bit. I need this to be circular. That's at 100. Is that good? No, I need to bring that up a little bit more. What was the mission? Establish AP and PE between 99 and 101. So yeah, it had to be basically perfect. So we'll try to get the orbit and then judge what I need. Oh, I'm not pointed at the maneuver node. That's a problem. Quickly. Time to look cool. Eh. $95, $98. There we go. We're good. All right. Moon, set target. How much fuel do I have to burn to get in orbit around the moon? That's the question. I have 1,500. Gives me 92. I can use a little bit less fuel. That's ideal. Burn a little bit closer. Just kind of trying to save on fuel costs. If I can. E3, 40, 30, 18. Let's get down to like 10. So that's 800. That leaves me with like 700 to get back. We can do that. 380 to capture, 580 to land. Yeah, I'm not worried about landing. It's mostly I need to make sure I have enough to get back. And I think I do in this stage. I think we're good. Yeah, lack of solar exposure, that's fine. Alright, we're pointed to the maneuver. 19 seconds and we do a burn. And hopefully it's enough. If I have to launch another ship to go rendezvous and save Valentina, I will do it. It's not a big deal. I'm just not used to it because I haven't done a moon mission like this in a very long time with limited parts. So this is very, like... I can't see a thing, by the way. It's very hard for me to do because it's been so long. Stop. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, it's really hard to see the blackness of space with sunglasses on. First moon missions you did didn't have 2.5 meter parts. Yeah, I didn't either. But I haven't done a mission without 2.5 meter parts since what, 2013, I want to say. It's been a very, very long time. I've not done a lot when it comes to KSP. I'm just gonna do this burn, and then I'm gonna use RCS to go the rest of the way. Whoop. Stop. A little too much. We'll use RCS and bring that back down. Good thing I put a ton of RCS in this thing. The intention was to do a moon landing with the upper stage. You might be doing a return with the upper stage instead. Okay, so that gives us our encounter. I'm gonna quick save. Let's fly Valentina out there. If I have to fly a mission out to go pick her up, I'll fly a mission out to pick her up. It's not the end of the world. Wasn't picking up all the science, yeah. No, there's still some science that I'm missing, but a lot of the science I got was from just doing, like, I did a moon flyby super early. Got a bunch of science. So I've been pretty good about it. I'm used to having tools that I don't have right now, so it's taking some time to get used to it. That's 100 to circularize. Yeah, we're good. We'll be fine. We will be a-okay. I'm actually gonna focus the moon here so I can see better. So I don't want to quite come that low. Should be fine. Gear. What are we looking at? That's 15 by 25? Yeah, that's good enough. The RCS to assist, and then I think we're fine. Quick save again. Yeah, I've got more than enough fuel to get back home. Just once we get in orbit around the moon, I'm gonna have to move Valentina to the other pod and get her ready to land. But we're gonna do that once we get into orbit. 20 seconds to burn. 5, 4. Go. I'm gonna kill that. I'm gonna eyeball it. most of the way. Try to get this as low as we can, and then we're gonna do a landing on the light side so I can actually see what I'm doing. Good enough. Quick save. I'm gonna wait until we're in the light so I can actually see what I'm doing. It's not quite a good orbit, but it's good enough. That's what matters. Okay. Valentina, it is time. Do your first EVA in a very long time. Can't remember how to... There we go. I can't remember how to... Like EVA Kerbals. It's so long. Tab. Forward. Okay. So we decouple here. Quick save one more time. Decouple here. Activate this engine. Now we're ready to go. So this is going to be what we use to land. I'm going to try to do this somewhat quickly. I have to land in a mare, though, so we're going to have to land over here. So we land over here. We'll come in like this, and then I'll adjust as we go. And that is in 7 minutes. I've got more than enough fuel in this stage. It's not going to be an issue. Seconds.
Aroha Edra.
Okay. Hold it on retro, and we'll make our way down. Not gonna have that good of a view of Kerbin, but that's okay. Feels good to be doing a mission like this again. You're down. I'm gonna start slowing down a little bit here. Here, speed box and switch. Is it? It's this one, right? This is in surface mode. There we go. Kind of trying to bring this down carefully. Doesn't always auto switch. Yeah, we're fine. Not worried. I've done my fair share of moon landings. They haven't been great, but they've been decent enough. Really wish I had some lights, though. But one thing I forgot to do was put lights on this thing. It's fine. We'll use the shadow. You can kind of see it right there. So hopefully you guys don't hear it, but my desk is vibrating. Lights aren't fully working in KSP 2. Well, it's good to know. Try to hold it steady here. Picked a hell of a place to land. There we go. There's our moon landing. Really smooth, too. Alright, Valentina, time for you to get out. First Kerbal on the moon. Plant your flag. We'll grab a crew sample as well once she's done. Do a little bit of science now that we're landed, and then we'll head back. She goes, grabbing her sample of moon rocks. Alright. Back up we go. This is a really actually pretty nice landing site, I'm not gonna lie. We have a little bit more science we can do here too. I'm gonna transmit it all just because we're not gonna take the pod back. And then we'll take the samples back with us. At least we're gonna get a ton of science out of this. That's the one thing that's really nice. Right, we're good, right? Transmitted everything? Yeah, we're good. Excellent. Oh, we're still using electric charge, and I can't tell what's using it, but... Oh, this is using it. Surface sample data. I didn't realize how much science I had. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to dock in this game. I will tell you right now, I definitely do not remember how to do anything. Also, I can't even select... Oh, here we go. Set target. It's gonna suck, because we're gonna be doing a docking maneuver at night, but it is what it is. Quick save. Off we go. Terrible. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the UI in KSP 2. It's got some issues. There's so many things that I really preferred from KSP. I'm like, look at the glitchy ascending descending nodes. Like, please. So I need to bring this up. Nice moon music though. Okay, my AP is really high, but that's fine. So we're gonna do this. Just gonna bring this down a little bit. And then I'm gonna change this to orbit. Okay. Up we go. I'm gonna try to do the rendezvous though in the daylight because I just can't see. Way too small? Yeah. My issue is like I want the context menus from KSP. I forgot to do anything. I want the context menus from KSP 1 back. I miss them. Okay, that is almost an orbit. Just need to make some small adjustments here so that we can hopefully get a rendezvous somewhere. I'm not used to these target nodes either. Like, I want my fine maneuver controls because it just gets so awkward. I need to get this into an orbit again. I'm just kind of messing with the node. Okay, we'll go here. Up to node. Let's at least get circular, and then we'll worry about the actual docking. Yeah, close approach markers for sure. Like, I'm trying to use them, and I don't like them. Even in orbit, I can't... My maneuver stuff doesn't even work. Okay, so if we, over here, make a small adjustment. I might have to go around a little bit because I can't make these go away. Please. How close are we here? I can't. 17 kilometers from the target. That would bring me 14 kilometers from the target. Obviously on an impact, but that's fine. Yeah, these close encounter maneuvers, they're really awkward. You know what? I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna eyeball this. I lied. I'm not gonna eyeball it. Problem is I can't see what I'm doing as well here. How far are we from the target right now? Can I see how far we are from the target if I hover over this? 29 kilometers away. You know what? I'm just gonna go to this, and we're just gonna do the encounter. I want relative to target. Retro. I've got enough fuel that I can do this, I think. Here, B cam will show the separation. Is that how it works? I'm just gonna eyeball it because I can't. It's like, hear me out. I just zero my velocity relative to the target. I'm just kind of cheese this a little bit. And then we go prograde. Prograde relative to target. Let me do this. Like, this is incredibly reckless of me. I'm just kind of messing around now. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna load this. I want to do it again. AGB's the target? Yeah. It's just been so long. I have to transmit all the science again. That's fine. We'll do this and then we'll go again. Did I... Oh wait, this is the quick save before I planted the flag. That's unfortunate. Alright, that's fine. I'll let that transmit. Let me go replant the flag. Plant flag. Go resatisfy that mission. And then grab the science sample, and then we'll go back. See if you're getting a good separation. Yeah, I've been trying to, but like clicking on the maneuver stuff doesn't work that well. It's really janky. Quick save, please. Transmit the surface sample data, and then we'll go back again. It's right click. Like, I try to click on this stuff and it doesn't work. Or like, I'll have menus that are stuck when there shouldn't be. It gets really annoying. Okay. Quick save. Wait for that to come back around. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let this go around a little bit. I'm gonna wait until we have a morning encounter here. It's good enough. Whatever. It's fine. Alright, let's go. Can't see anything. It's always fun. Yeah, for sure. That's the problem. Like, I want to like this UI. I really, really do. And there's some things about it that are really, really good, and some things that are just not great. I miss, like, KSP 1, just a quick glance, you could see, oh, I'm so many kilometers away from my target. Didn't have to pin anything. Like, right here, this is actually pretty good, because we're 14 away. Can I get this any closer? I'm burning RCS right now just to try to get this number a little bit closer without getting into orbit. For 10 kilometers. 9. 8. Number's starting to drop a little bit. 7. Can I get this? Oh, wrong way. 6, 5, 4, 3.5, 3.0. Okay, that's as close as we're gonna get. I'm gonna also manually save this. Now, how do I do this again? Is it you have to 0 velocity relative to target and then, right? Oh, it's this. It's these buttons. It's anti-target is what I want. Yeah, so if we go anti-target and then burn to target, we should be fine. Lack of stellar exposure, whatever, that's fine. Want velocity relative to target. No, it's the other way. It's this way. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hold on, what time is it? 6:11. Where are my saves? Seriously, I make the saves and it's like, no, you didn't save. Yeah, I know we crashed. Whatever. Clear downgrade. No, for sure, it really is. It is a clear downgrade. Oh, now the game's gonna freeze. Game, don't do this to me right now. Please. Hold on, I'm gonna restart the game. Because it broke. Because of course it did. No, it's... I like where the game is going. Don't get me wrong. It still has so many issues. So many problems. Load game. So for whatever reason, my manual save isn't loading, but whatever, it's fine. Not even there. Okay. Gotta go plant the flag again. Grab the surface sample again because the game just will not save. Actually, we gotta run the crew observation too because I completely forgot about the crew observation. Plant the survey. Get the survey, plant the flag. Get back in the ship, try it again. KSP one for $2. Urban's flat 2D. Or yeah, $40 was wrong for sure. I've talked about this before. You can actually no, bad time for an ad. It's fine. Yeah, you can still hear me, I hope, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, I picked up KSP 2 for what are they even? It was $22 or KSP 1, excuse me, for $22. Best money I've ever spent on a game, like hands down. How many hours do I have in Steam alone? Let me see. Hold on. Kerbal Space Program 1. I have 2,104 hours logged on Steam. Probably another like couple hundred off Steam. Because back then it wasn't even on Steam in the first place. So it's been a very, very long time. She's like trying to push a rope, yeah. No, I bought it. I played KSP 0.13 back when it was, that was the demo. And this was, I think version 0.16 or 0.15 was the newest. I can't remember. So I played the demo a lot, and I got the game. I played, 0.17, 0.18. This was back in 2012. And that was my first experience with KSP, and I got it for $20, and I thought it was fair. Now you come to this, and it's like, okay, well, it's a okay game when you compare it to KSP 1 in the same sort of time. I'm gonna warp around to daytime again. When you compare it, the same kind of time, KSP 2 to KSP 1, would I pay $50 for this? No. Definitely not. I'm lucky they hooked me up with a review key. Like, I'm super grateful to Private Division, don't get me wrong. I really appreciate it. I definitely still gave them a very honest review on Steam, and I was like, it's not worth it. Get KSP 1. And then I updated my review with 0.2. I think it's a good game. I think it has a chance to be decent, but not for $40, not for $50. I think a fair price for this is probably closer to like 30, if not less. Also, if in case you're wondering, I am going a little bit higher here. I'm gonna actually circularize, and we'll do the rendezvous the normal way, because I clearly am not good at playing this game anymore. Can we get that? Oh, we can get that real close right there. Perfect. Go to target. Start burn in 5 minutes. Flight Sim and TCS, only game you played for years, yeah. No, I played KSP 1 from... Camera switch, that was weird. It was like 2011 was when I first played the demo. Fumbled around for about a year with it. I had no idea what I was doing. And then I started watching Twitch. I started watching EJ, actually. And I watched him for a while, and then by about mid-2014, I actually learned how to play the game. 3 seconds. I'm gonna kill that. I'm just gonna watch this and kind of eyeball it. So we're at 20. Bring that closer. Let's make a maneuver over here. See if I can get this closer without screwing it up too much. Just have to pay a little bit of attention, so bear with me. Now 2.4 is about as close as we're gonna get. Oh wait, here we go. There we go. 500, 400, 300, 200. 100 meters. That's pretty close. Retired Space Engineering Control Systems program. That's fun. Started streaming to help him stop killing Kerbals. Yeah, I started because I wanted a couple of reasons actually. Most of them had nothing to do with KSP. But I had kind of learned how to play the game. I figured, you know what, maybe it's a hobby that my girlfriend at the time and I can do together. Because we did stuff together occasionally. But it was like, okay, maybe it's a hobby, we can do something together. It gives me a little bit of time to do something by myself for once. Because it's something that I never really had. It was just time for me. Of course, you talk to her about it, and give me a good laugh, that's for sure. But yeah, I feel like I never really had a lot of time for myself, so I was like, oh yeah, it'll be a good, that 100 meters, it'll be a good chance for us to have our own time. And I happened to be playing KSP at the time, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stream Kerbal Space Program, because why not? Also, we got a nighttime encounter, but it is what it is. I'll probably just zero my velocity, just get Val out and fly over there. It's only 100 meters. But we'll wait till we get there and find out. Basic physics, orbital mechanics, yeah. No, I learned a lot about spaceflight. Like, I know a fair amount of space stuff, but I definitely learned a lot playing KSP1 for sure. The camera does really weird things. This will be a fun little docking maneuver though, but look at that. I haven't docked in a long time and I got less than 100 meters of an intersect. It's pretty damn good. Relative speed 80 meters per second though, so we need to go anti-target. I'm gonna switch this over to target. Get a little closer. And we should see the target here. Where is it? Where is it? I can't. Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm not controlling from the right place, am I? I don't know actually where I'm controlling from. Can I? Here we go. Control from here. We'll use RCS to do the rest of this. Alright, so that's a close encounter at a kilometer. I gotta bring this a little closer because I overshot the maneuver ever so slightly. Or if you don't see it, yeah, I'm good. It's right there. 500, 400. I think we're good here. I'm gonna do the rest of this. I'll eyeball the rest of it. Actually, I'm gonna do, what is it, prograde? Are we gonna go? No, retro. I'm like trying to remember how to do everything, and I definitely do not remember. It's fine. Just use the RCS. I've got so much RCS fuel on this thing, it's not even funny. Right, I'm gonna point to target and just turn the engines up a little bit. Gonna get it nice and close here. $400, $300. 150 meters. It took a little bit of time to shake the rust off, but we're good. All right. Target marker, bearing marker. Yeah, I forgot how to play the game. So it's fine. I do need to switch to the docking port, though, to control from that, but I'm kind of going to just eyeball this, because I don't really want to... I don't want to do this right now, because it's still... It's dark, and I can't see. I need to slow this down just a little bit. RCS was on. Oh, am I out of... Might be out of RCS fuel. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna EVA because we're right here. I'm just gonna EVA and go. Turn the rockets on, please. Thank you. It's literally, it's right there. We'll just fly over there. Not a big deal. Just can't see where the door is. There it is. See, the docking port was right there. I could have docked, but I don't have the patience. So I'll just fly over instead. Oh, actually, I can't fly over because I need to get the science from that. Here's what we're gonna do. Can I click on it? Here we go. Set target. I'm gonna control from here, and I'm gonna use this ship to go dock with the other one. So, relative to target. Point to target. Okay, bring this in nice and close. Sun's coming up too, so I can actually see what I'm doing now. Does it stay with the Kerbal? I'm gonna dock anyway, just to be safe. Or actually, I can just click on... Where is it? It's down here, isn't it? I'm trying to remember where everything is. It's so... There we go. Because it's in Moonlander 7. That's what we're in, right? Is Moonlander 7? Yeah, because default name 14 is the... What's this? I think. Well, if it stays with the Kerbal, then I think we're good. Then I'll just... We're so close. Like, it's right there. Like, it's right there. Pretty shot, yeah. It's fine. I'm gonna switch back to this. I'm just gonna get rid of it. There should be no science in here, right? See, there's still science here. Must be returned to KSC. So I'm gonna dock this. It's better safe than sorry. Where is it? Where'd it go? Is it F4? Do anything? Target. There it is. It's hard for me to see because I can't tell what's on here and what isn't. Docking ports to each other and have to dive straight in. Yeah, I remember. Hard part's gonna be getting the docking ports to line up because they're on the sides and they're not in the front. But I can do it. I'm gonna go retro here. Use the engine to slow down. Okay. And we go full RCS control. I'm gonna clear. I'm gonna go into chase cam too. Where am I controlling from? Okay. And the SAS off so I can actually see better. My center mass is a little out of whack, actually. You know what? I didn't want to dock anyway. I didn't want to dock anyway. That's fine. You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna assume that it's with the Kerbal and just go. Or actually, no, you know what I can do? Hold on. I have an idea. Hear me out. I'll just slow down again. It's not like KSP 1 where you just have to grab the science, is it? I'm gonna fly back over there and double check. 100 meters. There's no take data? Okay. I'm gonna look anyway, because it's right here. And this might actually be easier to fly than the other ship. Yeah, there's nothing. Lame. Whatever. Let me board here and I have RCS, right? No, I did use it all. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just fly it back then. Alright, Val, we're going back. Sorry I made you fly between the two ships back and forth. Where's the other one? Probably should have... God, please don't. Why? Where's the other ship? There it is. Let's fly it back. I used up all the RCS, it's not worth it. You mean Moonlander on crashing trajectory? Yeah, I would have done it, but the problem is that that ship's out of RCS, so I have to do it from this one. But it's not worth it. I'll just send this home. I got the missions done. If I lose that on the science data from the surface, it's nothing to the world. So we're gonna board. Let me just double check. We are not. We are crashing actually. Something's crashing. Apparently we are crashing. Neat. Well, we're leaving anyway, so it doesn't matter. Create a maneuver plan. Good. Oh, because my target is still selected. What is going on? What is happening here? Oh, I'm out of fuel, that's why. Okay, I have a small problem. Oh yeah, rendezvous, you're right. I still have no fuel though, so we're gonna have to do this the fun way. Oh, no, we have fuel. Never mind. We're good. Okay. So I'm gonna do this like this. Yeah, we're not gonna have a free return, but that's fine. I've got more than enough fuel. I'm not worried. So super quick. Just get out of the moon's sphere of influence, and then we'll burn to get home. And if we lose that on science, we lose it on science. Nah, not the end of the world. I'll come back. I'll pick that up. We'll destroy it. You know what though? I'm gonna leave it there for now because if I have to, I can just go and pick the science up. It's not the end of the world. No free return, but that's okay. Better than it being like, you're on an impact trajectory. I'm not gonna deal with that. Should be fine. Yeah, the bullseyes, I can appreciate them. I don't mind it. I wish I could click in, like, if I'm in here in the sphere of influence of the moon, I want to be able to click in and make another maneuver. Oh, we do have the samples here. We should be fine. I'm gonna go retro. Actually, I'll just go to maneuver. Use how to move science between ships. No put and take data options. Yeah. No, it's here in the menu now, so it should be fine. Okay, we're pointed toward maneuver. Let me hit this button so I don't accidentally warp past the node. And I'm just going to do this now because there's no reason for me not to. Got more than enough fuel to get back. Bring that down to like 30-ish. Enough. Quick save again. Hit the button a couple extra times just because it's being stupid and doesn't want to push sometimes. And down we go. Yeah, I'll leave the pod there. It's not the end of the world. It's got a probe on it. It's got solar panels, so if I need to, I can just grab it later. Just gonna orient this the correct way, and then stage this all manually. Don't need this anymore. Okay. There we go. 2 ships, 2 Kerbals, so land each ship separately or put both into one. Yeah. That was my original plan, was to have a Kerbal on each and then have 2 Kerbals go down in this lander can. But it didn't end up working out that way because of I forgot to put the second Kerbal in. I have a small problem. I gotta rotate this thing like a rotisserie chicken. We might blow up, actually. Why are we blowing up? It'll also explode. Is this a one-man lander can? I thought it was. No, it's a 2-man, isn't it? 2-man lander can. That's fine. We'll use the upper stage on the descent. I just send a ship up to a rendezvous. Yeah, we'll be fine. I can land this. I can pull this off. I think. We'll just use this as a heat shield. Oops. Avoided after 1 meter can issues. Yeah, we'll try it with the 2 meter can. I think we'll be okay. I've got enough fuel in this, and then we'll use this to kind of burn off some extra energy. Which I'm actually going to decouple this now. So that's just debris. And we'll use this as like a makeshift heat shield. Oh no, we're still overheating, really. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to probably just get into a high orbit then. I don't think I'm gonna be able to land it. Alright, good to know. It's slightly annoying. Maybe if we just do multiple passes, we'll be okay. I'm gonna try it. Bring this up a little bit. Wrong way. Let's do like 50 meter pass or something and try that and see how that works. So I think we'll be fine if we just... And actually, I'm going to burn off the rest of this RCS too. Just to kind of bring the AP, help bring the AP down a little bit. Engine blew up. Yeah, we'll do a couple of passes and see. It's really dumb if the Mark II lander can won't work. I don't have the power for this. Oh, the tank blew up too. Yeah, we're dead. Having things under a fairing explode. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the fairings are super busted. It wouldn't surprise me if they were. Decouple those. We'll give it a try at a... higher altitude. If I have to do it, I'm just gonna... Yeah, out of electric charge, it's fine. If I have to do it, I'll send a pod up, I'll go pick Valentina up, it's not the end of the world. I would rather not, but if it's gotta be done, it's gotta be done. Which, if we're gonna do it, what I'll probably end up doing is I'll just replace the lander can on the ship that we just launched with a pod, and then we'll just land the pod, bring the lander can down with us, and blow it up. That, or I could just cheat and turn off the thermals, because I really don't want to launch another rocket if I don't have to. Just to get Valentina home. We'll come around for another pass, see what happens. And, if it blows up, it blows up. We'll just... Oh yeah, we're blowing up. Yeah. Okay. Change of plans then. Game issue, not your fault, yeah. I mean, I don't know what the heat resistance is on it. I should look at it, but I'm gonna boost Periapsis up and just take a look at this and see. Wrong way. That's just outside the atmosphere. Because if I do this, hypothetically, how much? 441 brings me like this. That's fine. I can do that. We'll just send up another vessel. Or actually, we could even just use the RCS to bring the AP down a little bit too. can get that into a kind of respectable orbit, and we'll probably be fine. Let's try it. Retrograde. Turn the RCS off. Then, in 2 minutes, we burn up all the fuel. So I don't mind sending up on the mission to do it if I have to, but I really would rather not. What? What do you mean game is paused? I physically can't... There it goes. It's like I physically can't burn, it won't let me. Let's bring the AP down as far as we can. Look how wonky it was. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna bring this down to as low as I can. And then we'll rendezvous and go pick her up. That, or I might just turn off heating. Can I turn that off? I can turn that off in here, right? Yeah, heating. I'm just gonna turn this off. I'm really lazy, and I don't want to do this. I don't want to send up another craft. Is it Alt F8? Is the... Yeah, it's the cheat menu, but it doesn't have half the stuff in it. I'm just gonna bring this down, and we'll come in right over the Space Center. I don't mind doing this either because, hear me out, I still had fuel left in the lander can. I could have stolen some of that and used that to do this maneuver. Yeah, I feel like the lander can shouldn't be overheating. I think it's dumb. Broken heating model. I mean, I wouldn't even say it's a broken heating model. I want to look at the heat tolerance of this lander can. And we'll just use our imagination and pretend I sent up another ship. Because I don't have the patience. There's our heating. Oh, we're flipping a little bit. It's fine. A little rotisserie chicken never hurt anybody. Alright, we're past the rough part. I'm gonna stage. Not the chutes. We're good now. We are good now. Where was the heating? Yeah, it was right here. Everything's fine. Also, apparently I only put 3 parachutes on here. Oh, 1 didn't deploy, that's why. Did he? Why did I have a parachute failure? Why is there a parachute failure on this pod? Yeah, there's a heat shield, it's right there. But it's not big enough is the issue, that's why it's overheating. I don't know why this pod doesn't want to deploy, but you know what, fine. As long as she gets home safely. All that matters. No, the bug shoots fail? Yeah. Yeah, I ran into that the other day. It's really annoying. Kind of funny because the shoots do really fail, but it's fine. We got 3 more shoots. This is more than enough. We're only going 7 meters per second. We should splash down A-okay. If we don't splash down A-okay, then we're gonna have a problem. But should be fine. Good to know, though. Never use these lander cans again for a descent. I will keep that in mind. I want to cut this chute, but I'm going to keep it because it is keeping me from going a little bit quicker. If I cut it, we'd have symmetrical chutes and we'd splash down a little bit nicer, but it's fine. And splash down. There we go. Alright. We'll pretend we sent another ship up. Let me go get rid of the... Actually, I don't need to get rid of it. I was going to get rid of the pod. I'm going to hold on. I'm going to make sure that we actually got the science for it. I went to the tracking station again. I have to go into mission... Is it mission control? Yeah. One small step. Land on moon. 300 science. We landed on the moon. We did it. You did it. The entire Kerbal system is ours to explore. Next level science from observations. Moon definitely not edible. Alright. That's that. First dibs. Submit. Maxo Construction said live feed was deemed acceptable. Clearly think a lot of themselves. Now, I have another ship out there still. So we have mysterious signal we can grab. I don't want to do that yet. Orbit Kerbal with a probe core, antenna, and solar panel. That's easy. That's easy. Grab these. I'll grab the escaping Kerbal one too. I'm not going to do it all yet. I'm curious if I can land here and get the signal source with the lander. Actually curious if it's going to be possible to do it. I don't remember if I have enough Delta V. Let me see if I focus. Can we see the signal from here? Can we land there actually? Don't always need to shoot. Splashdown survived, yeah. I smacked into the poles the other day when I was doing a well, not test flight, but an early flight. I just kind of smacked into the pole and was like underground. It was pretty funny. Whoa, that is doing things it shouldn't be doing. Okay, never mind. This ship is cursed. This ship is actually cursed. We're gonna point it retrograde, and I'm gonna smack it into the moon. It is cursed. That'll deorbit that. We'll do another moon mission to go and check that out. What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. I think I'm gonna save the next stuff for... It's Thursday, right? I think I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. So yeah, this is suborbital. That'll crash into the moon. And we don't need that anymore. Let me go buy some stuff really quick. What is it? R&D? I would like to get... I don't need probe stuff. I would like to get the probe stuff, but I don't need it right now. I'm still going to focus a lot on urban. I really want fuel lines. Fuel lines I'm desperate for. I don't need these right now. These would be handy because we'll get retractable solar panels. Definitely want those. And then the atmospheric science would be good to get extra science stuff, but I don't really care about it right now because I want to look at some of the other stuff first. Grid fins. Definitely would like those. And then these would be nice just for an ascent stage, so I don't have to build with tiny parts anymore, but I can't afford it. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to grab the... Actually, what is this? Science Junior? I don't need that. Could grab these, but I don't think I need it. I think I'm gonna save the rest of the science, and I'll worry about that tomorrow when we do another moon mission. Because tomorrow, what I want to try to do is I want to try to go to the moon, and I want to land over here at this moon arch. So we'll land at the moon arch. We'll probably do a Minmus mission as well, and that'll set the stage for next week to do a Duna mission. I think that's going to be the next mission on the list. You know what? Let's watch. Let's watch this. Let's watch this ship spin itself down to the surface of the moon and blow up. Great. It's good old moon vehicle. All this research stuff is still here too. Funny. But we got all the science out of it, so not a big deal. So we'll let this blow up. And then, yeah, we'll call it for today, I think, because it is getting to be that time where I do need to get going soon, unfortunately. As much as I would love to stream all night long. This thing's gonna hit real hard. Still has a ton of fuel left, too. Makes me really sad that I couldn't take it. But it's okay. It is what it is. Here we go. Right into the hill. Beautiful. Beautiful impact. Shot a probe into Kerbal orbit. Yeah, I should send a probe up, but I'm lazy and I don't want to do it today. I'm going to probably double dip on the next mission that we do to the moon and send a probe out on the same launcher. That way it can go out into solar orbit and then we can do the moon mission kind of on the side while it's going. Can I... Oh, this is the training thing. Is there not a place where you can hire Kerbals again? I thought you could hire Kerbals again, but I guess maybe it's just not in. Because if I... Is it here? Because I thought you could get more Kerbals, but I guess maybe not. I don't know. Not gonna worry about it right now. But yeah, I gotta get going, unfortunately. Is anybody streaming that we can potentially raid? I don't actually know who's on right now. But it was fun, though. I had fun. So we'll probably do some more tomorrow. Yeah, there's nobody on that I really want to raid right now, because I'm not going to be here very long. So I think what I'm going to do is just end it here, and we'll come back to this tomorrow, which will be fun. So thank you guys for being here. If you guys want updates on stream stuff, check out Twitter and Discord. Mostly Discord. I don't post on Twitter. I didn't even post I was streaming today. I should have, but I didn't post I was streaming today. But check out Discord, because that's the best place to get stream updates. I will be back on tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern. So it's like 21 hours from now. Yeah, 21 hours from now, roughly. We'll do a second moon trip. We'll probably do a Minmus trip. Depending on how it goes, we might have time for something else, but we'll see. Depends on how many bugs I run into, really. But yeah, y'all have a great night. Thank you for being here. I will see you all tomorrow for some more KSP stuff.